Okay, grab the red pull pin, pull it out, take the boom up vertical. Take one hand, push the T-grip up the boom, grab and hold, make sure you're getting a good hang. Okay, now our breathing is going to be in for 4 seconds, hold for a second, exhale for 5. Good, in for 4, hold, exhale for 5. Keep that going. We're stretching our wrists, elbows, shoulders, thoracic cage, decompressing the spine, stretching your lats. Nice and relaxed. Deep breathing helps you relax, which is critical when you're stretching. Okay, good. Bring the T-grip down a little bit so you're never diving after it. We're going to take it all the way down to the bottom hold. We're going to bend our knees and dig our heels in so we're disengaging the hamstring. This is the only time I'm going to ask you to round your back, and drop your head down because we're stretching our back. Start your breathing. And you'll feel this loosen up pretty quick. When it does, just add to the stretch. Continue breathing. Round that back, drop that head down. Breathe and relax. Okay. Now, bring the T-grip up, the boom up to the third pinhole. You're going to crank the machine open. And get as good a stretch as you can, but know you're going to have to stay here for a couple of minutes. Okay. Now, I want you to look down and notice the number that you're at. That's going to be your original starting point. So take one hand, push it up the boom as far as you can, grab and hold with both hands, and start your breathing. In for 4, hold, exhale for 5. Good. You'll feel this in your hips and your groin. In for 4. Stay as relaxed as possible. I can't emphasize enough how important being relaxed is when you're stretching. You got to trick your body into stretching. You don't want to be tense. Good. Okay, now bring the T-grip down to you a little bit so you're never having to dive after it. That's what causes injuries. Pull the black pull pin. We're going to swing it around to this leg, get as close to the leg as possible. Push it up the boom as far as you can. Now both hands over to one side of the T-grip. Start your breathing. In for 4. Hold. Exhale for 5. Good. You may feel this in your hamstring. You may feel it in the opposite adductor or groin. Keeping your chin up so your posture is good. Remember, your shoulders follow this plane, which forces flexion from the hip. That's great for isolation. Perfect technique. Okay, now drop the T-grip down. Pull the black pull pin. Go over to the other leg. Okay. All right, now lock in. Push it up the boom. Grab and hold. You want this a good fist on the inside hand. Start your breathing in for 4. Hold. Exhale for 5. Good. 3 rounds of that should be about 30 seconds. That's what we're trying to do because that's the optimal time to stretch. Hold it at least for 30 seconds. If you feel it loose it up, you just creep it up a little bit. Continue on. You'll feel the inside. You'll feel the lat and rear delt come in there. Okay, good. Now we're going to drop this down to the center. Okay. Now we're going to drop it down one pinhole. Pull the red pull pin, drop it down, push it up. Now what I want you to do, we're going to add to this stretch a little bit. So a couple of turns. All right, now back down the middle. Grab and hold and relax. Breathe deep. Chin up, nice and relaxed. Breathe. Okay, grab the black pull pin, swing it to the leg again. This time, you're going to take this hand and go wide with it and make a good fist. And you'll really feel the lats engage here. Breathe deep. Keep a good fist there, and that'll keep the lat and rear delt engaged. Breathe and relax. Nice deep breathing. All right, grab the black pull pin. Let's swing it to the other leg deck. Same thing here. This side's more flexible, so I know I have to push it up and make a good fist here. Chin up over this knee. Start your breathing. Good. Nice deep breath in for 4 seconds. Hold and then blow it out for 5. And when you're breathing in, you want to take a nice deep as you can in those 4 seconds. Okay, let's take the boom back to the center. You're going to crank your legs shut now. That actually feels pretty good. Okay, now you're going to drop 1 foot to the floor. It's closed as far as it'll go. We're going to isolate the hamstrings now. So push the boom up a little bit. Both hands on one side. Chin is over the knee. Start your breathing in for 4. Exhale. Now I know you're feeling a great hamstring isolation here, and the reason is because your shoulders are following the plane of this boom, it's really isolating the hamstrings. People associate head to knee with hamstring stretching. It's not. That's more back. When you take your shoulders up and away, that isolates the hamstring. So I know it's really getting you here. We're almost done. Okay. Go with that. Bring the T grip down a little bit so you don't have to dive after it. Okay. Other leg in. I know I need to adjust it. Grab and hold both hands over this one side. Start your breathing. Nice and deep. If you do feel it release quite a bit, we'll just add to the stretch. Just creep it up the boom. Because we're going this way, not that way. Breathe deep. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to get our max stretch. So now you're going to put both legs back in. You're going to crank it as far as you can. And we're going to hold that for 30 seconds. Get a nice, good stretch here. Okay, and look at that number you're at now compared to where you started. And we're going to hold this for 30 seconds. Breathe and relax. Good. In for 4. Hold. Exhale for 5. In for 4. Hold. Exhale for 5. Hang in there. I know it's burning. And relax. Now remember that number and look at the pickup you made today. But this number is what we're going to try to beat each week. You know, each stretch maybe by about 2 degrees or 2 to 4 degrees a week. And it's just a matter of time. You'll be as flexible as you want to be. And remember, always stretch yourself.